Hey guys, I'm Elizabeth Nguyen and I've been playing the viola for 2 years. Yes, I've joined the dark side and I love it. So I'll be joining the orchestra for the 2018 tour of Asia. I'm so excited to make so many memories this year. So just a fun fact about me, in high school I ran the Buskers Club, which included all different types of street performance. We went to local hospitals, nursing homes, and even schools to share our love for performance. Sometimes we will even start just performing in the streets. I love the spontaneity of the club and the passion that everyone had for street performance. This club has greatly helped grow my love for performance and actually has eased my performance anxiety. As a child, I would sometimes get bored of practicing. I know we've all been there, and so I would create little stories for each piece that I played. Most of the time, these stories involved a princess being saved by a prince. Hey, I know what you're thinking, but it actually worked. Who knew humoresque could be so dramatic in a 6-year-old's head? These stories help make violin fun and help my jitters on stage. So in this video, hopefully I'll share some tips that will help you get ready for your next performance. So tip number 1, memorize emotions, not notes. So when you're practicing, it can be really easy to get caught up in getting the right pitches and memorizing by repeating phrases and phrases over and over again. However, our brains actually learn best by grouping and simplifying things down. Instead of getting caught in the jumble of notes, assign a character or a feeling that the music conveys to each phrase. An emotional connection can actually strengthen the memory you have of the piece. Also, feeling the music is more effective than trying to memorize notes when you're getting jitters on stage. So this type of practice can ease your mind when performance time comes. Tip number 2, map out your performance. Playing in a stressful environment can be tiresome, especially when performing long concerti or even movements. Sometimes I like to view my pieces as a long marathon. You need to save energy to get to the finish line, right? To do this, I like to make a plan. I like to mark places of high and low emotional tension within my part. I also like to study the score and see when the orchestra or piano has a tutti part with me. Here, I can relax so I can save some juice for my long climaxes. Planning out where to expend and conserve your energy can really ease stress when it comes to performing. Tip number 3, visualize success. It might seem counterintuitive to sit and do nothing, but this type of practice can actually be better than last-minute cramming. So first, find a quiet place to sit. Next, imagine yourself walking onto stage with a first-person perspective. Feel how hot the lights are. Maybe even look into the crowd. Now start playing. When you start feeling nervous, just remember to relax and breathe. It's totally okay to get these feelings. Repeat this exercise as many times as you want before your big day. Soon, the actual stage won't be so overwhelming since you've been on it multiple times. Tip number 4, acknowledge imperfection. To improve as a musician, you have to pick on your mistakes in the practice room. However, while performing, you have to be your own cheerleader. You will make mistakes. You may also get nervous. You might get negative thoughts in your head, but remember that these things are perfectly okay. Rather than fight your imperfections, accept that they're gonna be there. The issue is when you let those imperfections interfere with your performance. One thought can easily spiral you into a train of negative thinking. To help, I like to imagine a busy street full of thoughts. I like to think that I'm chilling on the sidelines and just watching these thoughts go by. This image helps me step back from the overwhelming flood of thoughts. Tip number 5, connect with people and be vulnerable. On your big day, don't be afraid to talk to friends or family. Isolating yourself might actually increase your nerves. Just remember that music is all about conveying your feelings to the audience. Before I played for thousands of people, I sat with my orchestra for lunch. I got to talk to some of my favorite musicians, and making small talk actually decreased my nerves. They really supported me even though I was feeling nervous. As a result, I felt a greater connection to my peers on stage. It was so much easier to make music. I'm so glad that I reached out rather than isolate myself with my anxiety. So, as a recap, here are the main takeaways from this video. Number 1, give the music emotional cues. Number 2, map out your performance. Number 3, visualize a successful performance. Number 4, accept your imperfections. And lastly, number 5, connect with others. So thank you so much for watching this mini masterclass on performance preparation. I hope these tips help ease the stress that comes with being a musician. I know they've helped me over the years. Be sure to check out more videos from the NYO-USA channel made by my fellow musicians. And please subscribe here. Once again, I'm Elizabeth Nguyen, and happy practicing!